All right, what's going on, family? This your guy, Mike Sells Orlando. So I want to make a video today about success. And success, it varies between individuals. You know, there are a lot of people on social media specifically that are sharing their stories and their testimonies. And while they are very inspirational to hear from some of them, the reality is their version of success might not be your version of success. And if that is the case, which I find to be the case with 99% of the people, you know, sure, you might be able to duplicate somebody's success, taking their formula and implementing it into yours. That can happen, but that is not the norm. Because if that were the case, think about it. Whether you go into entrepreneurship or a job, then if you were going to duplicate everybody up top success, then everybody would be like the owner of a company. Everybody would be, you know, the top entrepreneur in the top 1% of producers. And the reality is it's a very small minority of people in either one of those, whether they're in the top 1% of entrepreneurs or the owner of a company in the W-2 aspect, you know, and having many employees under them. So while you can implement some strategies into whatever your goals of success are, just understand, guys, at the end of the day, nobody walks your shoes but you. And if you have a foundation or a type of lifestyle or goals that are important to you, then you're the one who has to live that day to day in order to help make that successful. So as an example, there are people who have families, who have kids, and there's also other people who have family and kids. Now, if you take two sets of people with families, one person might, you know, desire their work ethic so much that they're like, hey, I want to live this type of lifestyle. I want some materialistic things that I value. I like to have the nicest car. I like to have the nicest set of clothes or whatever. Or I want to take more trips, and they're going to work themselves hard, sometimes kill themselves, as I say, but they're going to work themselves so hard to the point to where it pays off even more than what they're putting in. And next thing you know, they're living this life that they want to live, but that comes at a price versus another family who might value peace of mind, you know, time. And at the end of the day, guys, success, in my humble opinion, as the root of success, no matter what avenue of success you want to get to, the root of success starts with just having the time and the mindset, the peace of mind. If you have those two things, those are two things that money cannot buy. You cannot get time back, and you cannot buy peace of mind. But what you can do is invest in your peace of mind. And that might mean sometimes you have to compromise or sacrifice some time into whatever you're pursuing for work, whether you're working for a company or you're an entrepreneur, and spend more time with your family. Because the more hours you put away from your family, guess what? The less time you have with your family or your loved ones, and they're going to be growing up, and you're going to miss out on a lot of experiences. There are some people who are sacrificing their kids' games because they value this check so much, because this is how they eat, and they're not realizing as their kid get older, they're going to look back and say, man, my parents wasn't even in the stands. That affects them. Peace of mind, guys. Best tool of success.